Doctor! There you are. I was poisoned.
By who?
Ah, you know him very well. Such a clever man. A brilliant mind, but so evil. He has hurt so many of us.
Who are you talking about? Holmes?
So hot. Flames. The heat is unbearable. Water, I beg you. Where is he, that devil? One day he will have to answer to a higher power. Oh, I need air. I need water. Ease my pain.
Who did this to you?
Dr. Watson!
Is that Lucy? Lucy, you are wounded.
I can't find my children, Doctor. Find them for me. But I beg you, keep them away from Mr. Holmes.
Lucy, no. Why do you say that? Let me help you.
You are so kind. It is too late for me, but you can still save yourself.
Holmes, I know you are in there. Holmes, open this door immediately.
I think that I would rather not.
Tell me the truth, Holmes. I need to know. You have no right to keep the truth from me. Tell me.
I am sorry, Watson.
Open this door, or I will break it down.
Do what you like. The door is not locked.
What are you doing? No, Holmes! No, it is impossible. What's going on?
Police!
Yes,
Open!
just one moment, I'm coming.
Dr. Watson, is Mr. Holmes here?
Inspector Baines, what?
Is he here or not?
No, I do not believe so.
Open the door, quickly. You're going to have to come with me, Doctor. We have a lot of questions to ask you about your relationship with Sherlock Holmes, and also regarding your movements early yesterday evening.
It's empty, Inspector.
Get dressed. We're leaving in 2 minutes.
Yes, I'm coming. I'll do all I can to help you. I would also like to find the answers to some of my own questions.
Sergeant, I'd like you to stay here with some of your men and search the place from top to bottom. If there is one clue here that will lead me to him, then I want you to find it. Doctor, you must understand that I am sorry about this situation, but if, as we believe, Holmes is a murderer, I won't hesitate to arrest him.
What did you say? A murderer?
You heard me, Doctor. The Bishop's murderers informed us that they were following orders from Sherlock Holmes.
Baines and his men have ransacked the place during my interrogation at Scotland Yard. I would never have imagined that I should be put through such an ordeal. I have always fought on the side of justice, but to be interrogated for hours like a common criminal, having to proclaim my innocence over and over again. Baines is convinced that Holmes is guilty, but who can blame him? Everything seems to point to him. I had thought that the worst was behind me, but here I am, as a suspected accomplice. All I need to do is to find Holmes, and when I find him, I'll decide. I'm going to search the flat. Perhaps Baines overlooked some clues.
Okay, I'll save with you. Whew. Hello, this is Chiak. We are back again with another set of the Testament of Sherlock Holmes. Okay. First order of business. Try to keep as few saves as possible.
This disguise evidently belongs to Holmes. This disguise...
Okay, right. So... we're going to be trying to suss out where Sherlock is, Mr. Holmes.
This disguise...
But in the meantime... See, what I don't understand about the police trashing this place is I feel like it could potentially lead to, like, lead to missing clues because you're essentially...
Ugh, what a smell! It reeks of tobacco.
You're making a mess and you're possibly covering things up.
This disgust...
But you know, whatever. This is how they operate. What is it that I need? Here go. Ah, here go.
Holmes's tobacco. A hole. There must be a false bottom. I need something thin to prise it up.
Okay, and then we just grab this nail.
A photo of Irene Adler, the woman, according to Holmes. Holmes's Victoria Cross. A letter addressed to Zachariah Dossett, the clergyman? But what is that doing here? It's a rent reminder. But why should Holmes be concerned about that? Another letter, this one for a certain Escott. Who could that be? This J. Escott must be a worker in the building. A letter addressed to a clerk of the court. Why in heaven's name has Holmes got that? This letter is addressed to a naval captain. My goodness. All these carefully hidden envelopes were addressed to Holmes under various identities. The addresses are therefore those of his hiding places. Holmes has never told me about them. I suppose that he goes there regularly and discreetly to pick up his mail. I cannot waste precious time by going to each of these addresses. I must refine my research.
Okay, so we're gonna go around and pick up
This disguise evidently belongs to Holmes.
various costumes. Do I have to click on everything before it let me pick it up? Oh, really?
This is what Holmes was wearing yesterday. Holmes has left his tweed suit here, so he came back to change after he left me in front of Judge Beckett's house just after the explosion. Knowing that Scotland Yard is looking for him, he will likely have changed into one of his disguises. I just need to know which one. The best thing to do is proceed by elimination. I will use the wardrobe in the sitting room to reconstruct them.
Okay, never mind. Now we can pick things up. Woo, okay. I was wondering, how come... I was for a minute there worried that it was going to make me look at every single piece of the clothing before I could pick it up. Okay. Oh wait, yeah, there we go. There we go. Here's what I'm missing. Okay, let's just go around this way. Hopefully I won't miss anything by making this circuit. Actually, I know for a fact that there's something right here. Just one on the inside because I'm searching the outer perimeter right now. Hey, Toby. Clothing. Okay, shoes. Is that everything? I don't know. Ah, here we go. Okay, hopefully that is everything.
I must collect all the...
Nope. Oh, do I have everything? It looks like it. Okay, so this is clearly for the naval captain. Now, apparently... So we have 3 people. Whitechapel, so someone of lower class. We have someone of upper class. Captain Basil. And a reverend. So this is obviously the reverend's hat. Strangely enough, apparently the tattered clothing, I believe, is... It goes with the reverend outfit. Yeah, this one was actually really hard for me. I think I had to look, if I'm remembering correctly, I had to look it up because, like with the pants, I have no idea in terms of distinguishing features of what I should be choosing. Also with the shoes. Sorry, I can't remember. This one's the captain, so I'm gonna put this here. This one is the Reverend, so we're gonna put that here. Because I already know which one I need to choose, but in the meantime...
I must put the right name.
Okay, actually... So how do I know? This is fancy belt. With the shoes here. See, that looks like, I don't know. I mean, how am I supposed to know if it's an expensive pair of shoes or not? That's my issue with this right now. Particularly the pants. Oh wait, this one has holes in it. There we go. How do I know if I got it right or not? Basically, we're just trying to find which of the clothing is missing. Again, these shoes, I just really don't know what in terms of... I mean, the shoes... Because I believe it says the one with the... If I'm remembering correctly when I looked it up, the coat with the tattered coat was belonging to the Reverend. Strangely enough. We have a fancy hat. This guy works at the docks. So it's really the pants and the shoes that I really have no idea. This one comes with a belt. So, I mean, I don't know. And then we have this. Captain, Court of Justice, and the Reverend. I wish there was like this section is really a lot of guesswork. In the meantime, you can put together kind of the tattered clothing. Am I remembering correctly? The tattered clothing goes with. Of course, if it's this guy, that means he's the one that's missing. Right? So... Because for the tattered clothing, I would think the guy living in Buck's room, Whitechapel, would be it, because we've been shown that it's the destitute area. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to look this up again. I really don't remember. How we were supposed to be. So searching for Holmes, I'm using again UHS, my favorite website when it has the games. So returning to apartment, how can I figure out what disguise Holmes used? There we go. Okay, so some trousers. Okay, collect all the clothing items. To do that, you need to assemble hat, shoes, jacket, trousers for each of the guys and deduce which one's missing. Remember that the 4 letters were addressed to clergyman, a worker, court clerk, and a naval captain. Look for the available clothing items to see which would most likely be worn. So with the clergyman, we have the hat here. So I got that right. Unfortunately, the rest of the outfit will be hard to figure out. As it turns out, the jacket is the one with the visible stains on it, which is this one here. So I did remember that correctly. The trousers are the plain-looking ones that don't have any stains on them. So this one does not have any... So his does not have any stains. Is that a stain or is that a rip? Okay. And the shoes... Plain looking shoes without laces. Okay, well this is clearly not it.
There, the entire outfit.
Okay, so we completed this one. It actually... Interesting, okay, so it actually stops us. No? So the naval captain
There, the entire outfit.
There we go. And then after that, it's a process of elimination. Okay, so yay, Bucks Row.
Perfect. Now I know what Holmes looks like, and I know where to search for him. Let me take a look at the map.
Alright, so hopefully... where's the map? Here. Whitechapel.
It would be better if I took some money before leaving. One can buy a lot of things with notes in Whitechapel.
Okay. Totally forgot about this part.
Baines's men have more or less spared my bedroom. How kind of them.
Yes, you sound very happy for yourself, Watson.
My money! Someone has emptied my wallet. I always keep a little money in it. The police can't have stolen it. It's impossible. Last night I was too tired to think, but now I have to face the truth. Holmes stole my money, like any common low-down scoundrel.
Well, it's that, or he'll ask you to pay anyway. Let's be real.
Good. I've got the address of Holmes's hideout. 6 Bucks Row.
Oh, yeah, this is gonna cancel out. There we go. Okay, I'm back. We made it to... We're going to head to 6 Bucks Row. Fortunately, I cannot remember for the life of me... Oh, Bucks Row is right here. How long this set's gonna be, so it could be longer, could be shorter.
Well, here it is. It looks like a boarding house. I can't knock on all the doors. Holmes will hear me and escape. As I've the advantage of surprise, I'd better use it.
Okay. The rat hole.
Oh, but I know you. You with the moustache. I met you back when Jack was cutting up all those girls around here. So you've come back to do some slumming.
Danny, you are no longer, I mean, you've given up the
The game? Yes, my dear, I've given it up. Sorry, are you? I'm the manager of this boarding house now. I rent out rooms.
That is exactly why I am here. I'm looking for someone who...
He's not here.
You don't even know who I'm talking about.
Perhaps not, but he's not here anyway. You should understand that my tenants come here for peace and quiet. Quiet and discreet, my Atellies, just like me. And I, Danny the Anvil, 11 times champion of male wrestling in Whitechapel, I guarantee their peace and quiet.
I really must insist. It's very important.
Okay, so, during my first playthrough, I went with the biographer route and tried to play to her ego. But there is a particular achievement in this game called Blackmailer, where in 3 instances, there's 3 instances where you have to blackmail someone. So the first time we did it with the priest, then it was with the children, and I believe with this one, I believe it's I work for the hygiene service?
Mrs. Anvil, I work for the government in the hygiene department. and your establishment...
Tough luck, ducky. I make my own law here.
I warn you, if you don't let me in, I will come back with the police. Think about it.
You're a grass as well. Cross this door and I'll knock your head off. Then we'll see whose side you're on.
Okay, there we go. We got the blackmailer. So, okay, so we can blackmail, but it won't lead to a thing. But we got the achievement, and I actually believe, Steam-wise, I've got 100% all the achievements in the game. But I like how you can still go back to her and go with the route I went
Dear
with last
lady,
time.
I'm a biographer and also an artist. Your hotel is quite exceptional. I would like to put it on canvas and perhaps write about its history, which I'm sure must be fascinating.
If you're drunk, you better go and sober up somewhere else.
Okay.
You are so very unique. I would like you to permit me to sketch your portrait.
My portrait? What for?
What for? But to immortalize the champion that you are, of course. All the great wrestlers are doing it these days, even Pudding, Nutcracker, Stomping Jenny.
Yeah, that's true. If those big cows can have theirs done, why not me?
Okay.
The light here isn't good for artwork. Let me see some of your rooms. Perhaps we will find a better light, without disturbing your tenants, of course.
Don't worry about that. Most of them are out this time of day. And if they're not happy about it, I'll explain it to them gently, if you see what I mean.
I'm sure that they will understand at once.
Yeah, come on then.
Here would be perfect. A splendid place. Ah, I've just had a wonderful idea. Why don't I paint your portrait with you wearing your stage costume?
What?
Yes, I think it would be difficult for me to capture you correctly if you are dressed in your everyday clothes. They are too elegant.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna be great. And it will remind me of the old days. Oh, but I left my costume with a pawnbroker so that I could buy some of that lovely pear-smelling perfume.
Yes, I remember. Very well, off you go. While I'm waiting, I shall concentrate and soak up the atmosphere here.
All right, but don't touch anything. The bloke that rents this room isn't very easy going. You'll have enough time. The pawnbroker's shop isn't close by.
What a mess. That's Holmes all right.
Okay, went through. Recording paused for a bit, so I'm gonna have to worry about sync ups, but...
A sheet of blotting paper. Tobacco. And a lot of it. A few files, books about criminal cases. The books Holmes usually reads.
Okay, so we're just gonna go around.
Analyzing material. There is no doubt about it. Everything would suggest that Holmes has been using this hiding place for a long time. Liquid reagents, a large quantity of it, the same as at Baker Street. Holmes uses it for cleaning objects before he analyzes them. A microscope. A pipe. And judging by the smell, Holmes has used it recently.
Alright, so we're gonna continue going around. There's a lot of
Dirty
stuff to look
water.
at.
Holmes must have washed something here. These crystal glasses are magnificent.
Okay. Just want to double check on this side. Alright.
A violin. Holmes often plays. It helps him to think. But it's out of tune and the sound is horrible. Holmes must have become annoyed with it. That happens quite often.
Okay.
Each of these scores bears a piece of music by a different composer. Holmes wanted to learn them all. There's Mozart, Beethoven, Paganini. A nice plant. I'm surprised that Holmes has taken care of it. I'm discovering new sides to his personality. This pot is empty.
Okay.
Apparently, Holmes is packing his suitcase. This suitcase is closed with handcuffs, which in turn are attached to the sofa. It's impossible to force the suitcase. It's armoured. These handcuffs are extremely solid. You need a code as well as a key to open them.
Okay, well, we clearly don't have any of that.
Apparently, this suitcase holds something which Holmes believes to be important. I must open it. It could be the chance to find out the truth about his intentions.
Okay, so with that, we are going to have a look around to see what I can or cannot pick up again. Oh, wait. Here we go.
Holmes must have smoked his pipe while reading the newspaper. A pipe? And judging by the smell, Holmes has used it recently.
Okay, we got sheet music here.
As for the newspaper, it's only one page, with a curious article containing musical notes. This is what Holmes was reading without any doubt. Why? What do these notes mean?
Okay, sorry, I want to really have a look around to see what else I can re-interact with.
These crystal glasses might help me reproduce the notes in the newspaper.
Okay, what do I... Who's this pipe? Okay, hold on for a sec. Okay, so... Do I wash the pipe? Oh no, I used the pipe to play on the glass. Odd choice, but sure, game.
I know that music. It's Beethoven's Fifth Symphony.
Okay, so that means we go back to those music sheets.
There, I found the score corresponding to Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. There is a strange stain on it. I must examine this stain more closely.
Okay, and so there's a microscope over on this side, right? Yes, so let's examine the stain.
This stain hides an inscription. It wasn't there by any accident. I need a reagent for cleaning the stain.
Luckily, everything
Analyze.
is... No, not that. Everything is right here on this table.
Liquid reagents, a large quantity of it, the same as at Baker Street. Holmes uses it for cleaning objects before he analyzes them.
Okay, but I believe it's too strong if I'm remembering correctly, so we need to dilute it.
Good. The reagent is weaker now.
Okay, Yeah, this is where I already know what I need to do, so... Haha. Wait, come on.
This step, I
Oh.
need...
Yep, no, got it. Oh, you're... I have to do it myself, okay.
I'll have to clean all this up now. I need something.
What? What am I missing? Oh, blotting paper. That would make sense,
A sheet
wouldn't
of
it?
blot...
Yeah, I get... Okay. Let's get the blotting paper. Probably didn't need
A
to
number.
do that.
A number. A number.
359. Okay. So let's quickly run over here. That said, we still need the key, don't we?
These handcuffs are extremely solid. Something is missing.
Ah, we can't move it until 359, but until we have the key...
A violin. Holmes.
Didn't I already click that? I don't know why that... Oh, wait,
Earth.
what?
Holmes must have washed his hands here. Therefore, he must have been searching in the soil. In this flat. But where?
Why are you asking this, Watson? You clearly already know where. You remarked upon the plant, about the plant.
There's soil here. Let's do the same as Holmes. Search.
I don't think he was searching. I think he was finding.
A key.
Hiding, I should say. Okay. So now, key in hand.
These handcuffs are extremely solid.
Yeah, we know, but we got the key.
Excellent. These handcuffs...
Oh. Now we can change? Okay. So, ooh, no, wait. 3. This one's 5.
Open.
Sesame!
A train ticket for the London suburbs. For tonight. But if Holmes wishes to escape, surely he would travel further than that. Ah, there you are. I've got you.
Hey, what do you want?
That's enough. Take off that disguise.
What disguise?
I beg your pardon, young man.
In a moment, madam. Stop playing around. I've seen through you. You're going to have to give me some straight answers now.
I don't know who you are or what you want, but leave me alone now!
I think you are mistaken, young man.
Your ridiculous accent and your filthy clothes don't fool me, Holmes. And what on earth have you been eating? Your breath could kill an ox at 10 paces.
Right, that's it! You're gonna get a thrashing of your life!
Calm down, Mr. Hooper. I think that this young man may have mistaken you for somebody else. He obviously does not have a good memory for faces.
On the contrary, madam, everything is crystal clear to me.
Really? Well, in that case, follow me, young man. I want to show you something.
What? But, madam, please, what are you...
Calm down, Watson. It's me.
Holmes?
You were almost brilliant, Watson, but once again your last step was too wide. Take comfort in the fact that your finding this address was admirable enough.
Why are you out here if it's not for hiding from Scotland Yard? I demand an explanation.
You are in no position to demand anything.
I found you once, Holmes. You can be certain that if you give me the slip, I'll do it again, and next time I'll return with Baines and his men.
I have absolutely no intention of leaving.
Truly? So what does this train ticket mean? It's a ticket for this evening.
You managed to open my suitcase?
Enough of your lies, Holmes.
As a matter of fact, then yes, I am leaving tonight.
We are leaving tonight. I'm not going to let you vanish again.
Very well, follow me if you so wish, but I should warn you that there is little chance of us both coming back alive.
I won't leave you for a second, and I accept the risk. What an exhausting journey. I didn't even have time to collect my medical bag. And you haven't said a word for hours.
I have been thinking.
What is this place?
A mill.
I can see that. But what are we going to do here?
It'll be more interesting to see what you are going to do.
I won't bend to your will anymore, Holmes. You have gone too far.
Shh, Watson, not so loud.
Why? Does somebody live here?
Yes, 3 men. Take out your revolver and try to keep them below while I search upstairs.
Are they dangerous?
They would kill us if they could. I'm going up there. Take care of them and make sure that they do not leave the ground floor.
Holmes, wait!
Okay, all save went through, and I'm going to end the set here. I don't know how I am with timing with this particular set, but either way, I need to end things here. It's a good stopping point either way. So, thank you for liking if you like, thank you for commenting if you commented, thank you for subscribing if you subscribed, thank you for favoriting if you favorited. Thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys, see ya!